Hey everybody, John Paduchak here. Just wanted to give you an exclusive look at Audello. I know many of you have been thinking about it, and I keep hearing from our community that you'd like to see some more inside looks at it. So what I'm going to do today is give you a little bit of a sneak peek inside of what Audello looks like under the cover, under the hood, as we'd say in the mechanical world. So I'm going to go here and screen share with you. And here we are. So if we were to look at Audello under the hood, as I'd say, this is what it looks like. You're going to see that as you come in, you've got a dashboard that welcomes you. You've got Get Started Now, go to get a web app. You can start and create a new podcast, or you can do a import a podcast. When you first come in, this area right here needs to be set up. It asks you to choose your hosting is what happens. And I've already come in here and done that, obviously, because it's my account and I've got it all pre-set up and ready to go. I'm just going to move this around here a smidge so you can see it further. And just going a little further here, if we come into any of these sections, we've got podcasting and profits, and we click on that, and it shows you some case studies, a podcasting overview, choosing an image. You can see some of the different things that are in here. Where is my podcast hosted? Creating your first podcast, importing existing podcasts, scheduling. You can download your apps. You can contact support. Go to the Audello blog. You've got a basic section here. So here's some basics with getting started with Audello. You can see it's pretty full featured. Talks a little bit here about the commercial features, which allow you to create additional user accounts, up to 8 for your staff, for VAs, etc. So that's what the difference is between the commercial account. It allows you to create some additional logins. We've got our settings. So if I pop up to settings, you can see you can change your password. You can update your hosting. If I go to updating hosting, it's just going to tell me how to do it. Thought it was going to take me to the other thing. It also shows me how to record Skype calls. I still recommend, obviously, using Hangouts to do your podcast, and you're going to have improved video as time goes on here. Video abilities, where you can strip out the audio. In depth, you talk about sharing your audio, other ways to share. So there's some great stuff inside of Audello. So if I come back to home, let me show you a couple of features that I really like about it. And those are really the following. You can set up your files here. And you can see you get your audio files, your podcast playlists, audio bars, split tests that you want to do. You can put them all in separate folders. You have player settings for your actual players and stats. One thing I particularly like is you can look at the stats from here. So it's like your all-in-one stat dashboard. You can see your audio downloads, podcasts, split testing. You've got a guide for using Audello, which is what I just showed you a couple seconds ago. And if I hop back here a second, settings was one of the things that I wanted to walk through with you. And you'll see that you've got your general settings. You've got hosting. And you can set up for Amazon S3, Libsyn, or SoundCloud. If you're not going to do a lot of podcasting, Amazon S3 is a nice option to have. The only challenge with the Amazon S3 is they don't have stats. Good news is Audello does, so it works out great. If you can do a lot of podcasting, Amazon S3 could get more expensive than the other choices. Libsyn, great choice. A lot of people have their podcasts hosted on Libsyn. SoundCloud, another great choice. For this particular podcast that I'm doing, I chose to try it on SoundCloud. Extra services. You have what they call Audello Voice, and you can go in, you can set up your access key and your voice secret key, and allows people to leave voice comments for you. And then you can also change your password from here. But if this was the commercial account, I'd also have an area here where I could set up additional accounts, those 8 additional accounts that I talked about. So this is just kind of a quick basic run through of the inside of Audello. I hope it helps. Yeah, I know you can see that there's a guide and some great help files, and it's really pretty straightforward on how it works and what you can do with it. There was one other thing that I wanted to show you while I was here, if I can do that. Have to remember exactly where it is. Still learning Audello. You know, where it just came out to us here. That's okay. I guess I'm not going to find what I wanted to show you. It's in the actual podcast setup, and I think I've got to go a little bit further. Let me just run through and show you these things while I'm here. You can import a current podcast or create a new one. You have playlists. You have your audio bars and split tests. Audio bars, if we go to get started, like I said, it guides you all the way through how to create audio bars on your site. It also shows you what you need to do split testing and a whole host of different things here. So you'll see that this is where we can create an audio bar and set this up. You've got your split tests, setting up your actual podcast. There's a lot of things that you can manage inside of here too. Your hosting, your feed. You can submit to all the popular directories from here, and obviously get started. Name for your podcast, subtitle, select a category, publisher email. So you're going to see as you go through this, it's pretty self-explanatory. You go through the steps, and it guides you to the end where your podcast is done. So hopefully you found this video valuable. And then if you happen to purchase this through our affiliate link, we are going to have a mastermind community for Audello. And we're going to also toss in, showing you how to use Hangouts as your recording option, so that you can simultaneously have your recordings on YouTube and on iTunes, and syndicate it in both places. So if you like that idea, come and grab this through us, and look forward to seeing you on the inside. Thanks. Have a great night. Bye-bye.